Hey guys, still here. Welcome back. It's Ash and Shadows, episode 11. We're in Climb Out Narodnaya, and I have work to do. The US has just taken over the Nankoku sector with a shit ton of helicopters, and I'm not sure if my AA in these zones is going to be sufficient to adequately deal with all of these aircraft. What do I have? I have a couple of Verba AA units, combined with Morpheus and Berjusa. Now, this might seem like a lot of AA, but keep in mind that some of these helicopters have rocket pods which do AP damage, and as such, the limited armor, especially on the Berjusa and the Morphe, is not really going to be sufficient. Still, it's at the moment some of the best AA groups that I have. The next group that I have is the Heavy Engineers Company. It comes with just 2 Tors, but at a range of 3150 and 8 rounds, they might be able to be of assistance. Then we have another group, the 70th Rifles. These only have a couple of Igla, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be using these. I might keep them in reserve. Next up, we have a group combining VDV, Coronet and 2 Iglas, as well as a large assortment of reconnaissance units. They do have the T-15 Heavies, but even these things struggle against the AP charges mounted on those heat rockets. So it's going to be a challenge to keep these guys alive. The other one that I have is my main AA group. This is the Independent Naval Regiment, 12 VDV, but more importantly 32 Igla N, as well as 16 Osna R, or Sosna R. This is going to be the main firepower group. This is going to be the main weapon that I want to be using. One problem: I don't have a lot of cohesion on any of these groups, so my starting points are going to be rather low, and as such I might not be able to bring in all the units that I want or need. Now, as for the aircraft, I do have a lot of aircraft parked here on the Hiroshima airport, and the ones that I want to be using mostly are the IL-102s, because with those 500 kilogram bombs they might just have enough splash damage to nail those helicopters before they actually take off. The only thing that I'm concerned about is that low airspeed of 750 kph. The alternative would be these, the SU-24M, but their HE is less and as such might not be sufficient. And then finally we have another couple of 500 kilogram bombs, or these do 17 AP, which again is not really what I'm looking for. As for the aircraft carrier group, I completely cheesed my way out of the previous encounter with the Enterprise. The Enterprise has now sunk, but the Task Force Minsk is in dire need of repairs. They do have some planes, but I don't think they can reach the target area. No, none of these guys can. Now I do have 40 points left, and unfortunately the 40 points do give me some AA, but in the entirely wrong location. Here. It's not where I want them. So I'm going to have to use the aircraft that I have over here, especially considering the rest of the Air Force here is not going to be particularly helpful. So, IL-102s. I have 6 of these. I can afford to lose a couple. It's not ideal, of course. I would prefer to keep that whole group intact, but if I do have to lose some, then so be it. And these guys are pure interceptors. They don't even have an anti-air or anti-helicopter range. Last check. No, that's Uragans. This is a couple more Iglas. Heavy Tank Division. Unfortunately cannot reach Nankoku because the port has been taken over. Guards Regiment. No. VDV only has a couple of recon. And Rezvedka and Plamia, well, I could airdrop them in, but I don't really see the point of that. Maybe for cohesion, though. Let's see. They can't reach it? No, they can't reach it. Alright. Head over there then. And finally the Kuznetsov group. Kuznetsov at the moment is right here. But then again, this group will not be able to reach that conflict in time. Okay. Let's try and swat some helicopters out of the skies. I have no cohesion. I have no income. My starting position is pretty terrible. I'm gonna have to try and capture Foxtrot as soon as possible, all the while keeping off 100 infantry helicopters and, of course, a bunch of reconnaissance and actual attack helicopters. Now, the attack range for these things is 3150, 2100, Vipers 2555, Apaches 3325. These are the longest range that they have. The A864 Apache E. My best AA range is the one on the Cessna R, which is 3325 meters. I fully expect to lose all 16 of these. They carry 12 missiles each. Even with that firepower, I don't think I will be having enough missiles. I have one fob. That's not a whole lot. Is there any way to bring in another fob? Does anybody carry a fob? Yeah, you guys. Not so much that I expect to lose the fob or that I expect to go through all the supplies, but more because I expect that they're going to take out the fob that I have. And if they do that, then all of those rockets are going to have a very hard time being resupplied. What? Okay, for some reason... oh yeah, of course, I brought in that extra battle group. That gave me another couple zones. This one. That's actually a better starting position. If I can keep my units safe, that is. This is going to be a slaughter. An absolute slaughter. And it's going to go both ways. They're going to lose a lot of forces, but so am I. I'm going to lose a lot of AA here. Alright, where's the other 4 here? Trying to set them up with a bit of spacing so that one HGM doesn't take them all out. We're gonna need an aircraft, one IL-102. Oh, I'm concerned about the longevity of this command unit. I really hope this is gonna work out. What's your air detection like? Very good. Okay, here goes nothing. Here goes nothing. They have all the other zones. Here we go. Drop it off somewhere here. I don't really care. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Here goes. Bliat, but... Nope, didn't drop. Okay, so at least we have some sort of idea of what's happening. This is going to be interesting. I have never deployed only AA. But considering that the enemy battle group does not even have a ground unit, unless they actually deploy infantry and have them walk over, I think that I might get away with it. Let's see, a good reconnaissance unit would be helpful. I'm not sure about the optics on these things. Air detection, good. Remains to be seen whether that is good enough. Okay, they captured center. Here they come. On the left. Left, left, left. Cessnas. 2 Cessnas dead so far. There goes the resupply truck. Getting flanked here. That's another Cessna dead. They're all trying to rearm by the looks of it. 145 points, 145. Cobra's dead. More Cobras. That's an Apache. Those are a couple of transports, potentially. No, Kiowa Warriors. Come on. There you go. Okay, survivors. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I started out with 16, so I already lost 6 of my AA. Everybody, have a look at the fob. And please resupply. Okay, so that was the first strike. That was about 2,000 points, I think. Something like it. Now, if the AI really wants to hurt me, then what they need to do is bring in their light riflemen, drop them off somewhere here, and pretty much walk in. All the while providing fire support with those light riflemen and killing off one Cessna after the next. That would be the fastest way to get rid of me. These things can take up the slack from the previously killed off AA systems. Oh. Blackhawks. Are those guys empty? Or not? I'm gonna go out and say they're probably not empty. In which case, there is a fairly good chance that we're going to see infantry. Let's have one tank ready. We can keep that thing hidden, that would be ideal. There's not too much terrain cover here. Is this cover? Or is it just there for decoration? Yeah, this is actual cover. Okay. Do you have any more helicopters? Or rather, would you like to lose some more? Everybody armed? Here they come. For some reason they really like that left approach. Why though? What is so special about approaching from this angle? There we go, there's another Black Hawk. What is so interesting about coming in from this side? It's like they're trying to flank. Shit! What is that exactly? That's a bit of a waste. Oh, fuck me. I think they did exactly what I was afraid of. They started bringing in infantry. Light riflemen, here we go. This is not what I need right now. Because I have absolutely nothing that deals with light riflemen. Get out, get out, get out. Before there won't be any AA left. Come on, give me another tank. And give me another reconnaissance unit. Provided I can afford one. Survivors, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is all. 6 units. Here they come. Now, of course, the other helicopters get involved. Come on, get the light rifleman killed off. 95 pointers. Oh, that's the National Guard. Interesting. I wasn't really expecting the National Guard just yet. Light riflemen are much more of a threat. Let's try and retake these buildings. Alright, get your ass resupplied. Get some more infantry over here. We took 1,000 points in losses. They took almost 3,000. So far kill to death ratios are not too bad. But the amount of AA losses is really starting to hurt. I think I took out a good portion of their anti-tank weaponry. So I'm hoping that I can now hold on to these buildings. Holy shit. Looks like I poked a hornet's nest here. Why are they all lying in ambush? Get out. Try to make it to the building. Problem is they're all firing at exactly the same targets. We're still slightly out of range. Come on, nail that Cobra. This is one that has rocket pods. Get him. I'm down to my last 4 Cessna. There's the National Guard again. Come on. 3 missiles left. There you go. That's another one down. I'm hoping to use this Beryusa in a multi-role, so I can also engage ground forces. See, that's a good kill. That's an immediate anti-unit or anti-infantry kill. Sosna get into cover, Beryusa hold. Do we have a cheap vehicle that I can use? Yeah, the 122-54. Shit, you're getting close. Oh crap. Even my command infantry is fighting. I have 2 Sosna left. Oh my god, this is not going well. Go. There's a Viper. The Viper is especially dangerous. Oh crap, they won't resupply. Come on, Beryusa. It's gonna be up to you now. What is that? Another helicopter. Okay, that's the National Guard. That could have been worse. Another SU and another Beryusa. 8 points left. BRDM-2 destroyed. That was here. They are down to 4,000 points of losses. Sosnas are being rearmed. Oh crap. Uh-oh. Kiss your ass goodbye. That came out of nowhere, pretty much. It's 2,000 meters. Yeah, that is, if I'm not mistaken, an ATGM force. Darkhawks. Vipers. Got both. At the loss of 1 Sosna. I'm going to retreat this battle group. I cannot hold. They just have too many units. I'll happily forgo for round 2, but I cannot do another 25 minutes of this. Especially considering that their income is much, much higher than mine. Yeah, let's get out. Let's see what I killed. I killed 1 whole infantry regiment already. Okay, that really helps. Let's have a look at the kill list. Jesus. Not bad. What do they have? They have the 15 infantry units that I killed. There must have been more, but that's probably because a battle group's been destroyed. Oh, look at this. This is beautiful. All that they have left are 14 Vipers and a couple of AA helicopters. They apparently did not use any reconnaissance unit. And they have a couple of light riflemen left, but not too many. Okay, make sure we can actually hold on to this sector. I don't mean so much hold on as in survive an attack, because I don't expect that to happen, but I need these battle groups to survive. So their attack helicopters are dead. What they have left is 6 riflemen and a bunch of marine raiders. The Venoms are still a big problem. So are the Vipers. And these have a couple of Vipers and a couple of Stinger groups. This group, the 502nd, is the one that I am least concerned about. Sure, they could be annoying, but I think I can manage that. What else is going on? Not too much, really. Let's R&R the groups that I have over here. Because, again, I could take Kanoya, but I don't want to yet. I first want to get rid of that battle group. Refit as needed. You have 16 Iglas on you. And you have the KA-60. Go here. Strela 10M. Helicopter range 2975. Go here. This is a tank group, which does not really come with its own AA. The helicopter group. See, they have a range of 2975 on the Mi-24V. The Kulas also have a range of 3325. What's your best AA range? Because the Blackhawks don't do it, the Venoms don't really do it. The Vipers do, but their range is less and they only have 2 missiles. Raiders, no. Cav Scouts, no. So that would leave their Stinger troops. I might be able to handle those. This is their longest range. Yeah, 3150. Okay. 319th Helicopter Regiment. Off you go. These guys have full cohesion, so now I have a lot more income. And I'm quite happy I didn't send in all the bombers just yet, because now I can use that group, Naval Fighter Squadron, to assist and hopefully bomb these guys before they're able to make another move. The other helicopter group is unfortunately way out of range. This is the DSHV Regiment. These guys would not be so useful, so I'm happy that I had the other group over there. As for the last group, the Recon Company, yeah, they do have a couple of AA missiles, but not too many. Now, do these planes also have short-range air-to-air? No, those are the long-range fighters. These are cluster bombers, anti-ground, anti-ground. Let's call on the other fighter group. Come on. You guys. Because these guys do have some short-range air-to-air. They have SEED, or they have ECM, so I'm hoping that I can send in these planes first and absorb the enemy air-to-air missiles. Once that is done, I might be able to just fly in and take out whatever survivors they have. And in the meanwhile, bomb or attack with helicopters, whatever forces they have on the ground. Let's go. Round 2. Where do we start? I think EO would be better. I might have to fly around with a command helicopter or two, just to keep one alive. So I'm going to park one in the skies. Okay, as for planes, 4 short-range air-to-air, 4 short-range air-to-air, 6 short-range air-to-air, but they're a lot more expensive, and an interceptor. I'll take a couple of veteran Su-27S, and 140 for 6 missiles, or 155 for 4 missiles, with better chance to hit. No, actually these guys have a similar chance to hit. K-74, K-74, yep. Okay, you're it. And the rest of it's going to be made up of Akulas. Hopefully I can sort of spread these out. I'm not sure where they're going to be coming in from, but I wouldn't be surprised at all if it's going to be that sector. Now, considering that this battle group can lose a command helicopter and not die, I'm going to try and hide one over there. I'm going to go with a reconnaissance helicopter. And some more of those longer, well, long-ish range air-to-air. Oh, these guys, of course. They only have the Igla V versus the Verba. Verba is better, but they carry 4. These things carry 8. And that should leave me with enough cash to buy one more plane. Launch. Send in a plane. Yeah, here they are. Holy crap. Splash. Go out there. Okay, they wasted some missiles. You get out. Come on, turn around. Do another flyby. Hit whatever you can. Out. Command helicopter spotted. Lost a plane. Unfortunately for you, I have a few more. Can you hit that command helicopter? Yeah, you can. Goodbye. Alright, at this point I'm starting to run out of air-to-air weaponry. So we're gonna have to do this the manual way. Also, we have one of these guys escaping. Which would be ideal for that job? Wow, those things are fast. Those must be the Vipers. We're gonna need a couple more helicopters. Akulas. And keep a couple airborne. Come on. I need these guys up right now. Shit. Unfortunately for them, they only carry 2 missiles. The Mi-24V has a lot of armor. Keep airborne. Because in the skies we can win this. If this thing touches down, you lose. Shit, they got the command helicopter. Or one of the command helicopters. We also got the other one. Where are my Mi-24Vs? They're somewhere in this group. Here we are. Akula's on guard duty. Sort of. Also, let's bring in the last command helicopter. Mostly parked off to the side. We have a bunch of helos over here. Could you guys get a little lower? Bombs away. Not sure if that's going to actually do anything. Yeah, it does. Twin Huey coming in. He's being reloaded. Whoa. Oh, you survived, but only just. Only just. Drop here. Come on, splash something. Preferably the Venoms. Or the Vipers. Come on. This thing is fighting you with a Vulcan. Return fire with the Igla. Turbine failure. Now he's going in for the kill. Using a main gun. Shit. Lost Nakula. Come in. Take care of business. That's a hit. Shit, lost my command helicopter here. Take off if you're not airborne already. We're gonna have to try and fly around. And find another point to capture. It's going to have to be Wargame. Because I don't think I can park a helicopter on the water anytime soon. You. Get that Viper. Hit. Fire again. Oh shit. Thank you. Uh-oh. Oh, a whole lot of items. These Venoms are armed with short-range air-to-air weaponry, which are fairly lethal. Those GAU-19s. I have a bit of armor, really not too much, and not against that many helos. Alright, we're gonna have to retreat these guys as well. Maybe I killed another battle group, but I don't want to lose this whole helicopter group. They just are too advanced to lose. Losses, 1,000 points. Su-37, a couple of helos, but not too much. They lost 13 infantry units. And some helicopters. How many Vipers did they lose? 1, 2, 3. 3 only. Could have been better. Yep, join the SKPs. Right, R&R. Or should I have sent these guys in as well with their 2 Iglas? Nah. We're gonna have to do this in turn 11. Everybody else, go on R&R if you haven't already. I'm going to relook, or am I? My 24Ds are not actually very good at shooting down enemy helicopters. And my 28s? Not really. K-52s here are. They have a couple of shorter range R-73Vs, 4 anti-helicopter missiles. Let's go to Oita. Get ready to maneuver. These. I'm going to assign them to the airport so they have a little bit more room to maneuver. And then we have a couple more battle groups which are all ready to go and deal with that final sector. Now, what we also have here are those marine groups. I think that we might have to do another run with Kuznetsov and try and intercept those marine groups before they actually manage to make their way here, I think, and drop off their forces. End the turn. Let's see what the US brings in next. Shit, they're attacking Wargame. We only control 3 airports now. Oh, you have to be shitting me. Did they take over an airport? Yeah, we're looking at the Marines here. Su-27s, MiG-29s. This should be a fairly short fight. Because they only have 2 command ships. If I nail those, the Marine group goes down. Planes. Those are the Iskanders. I only have 3 of these birds left. This is a +4, that's a +4. I have 2 command ships, 2 command ships. I also have 18 helicopters. Good Seawiz, medium Seawiz. I'll take a good Seawiz any day. Also, these things have a range of 12 kilometers, so they just need a spotter. And over here, I might be able to do the same thing. Oh. Okay. It's not really gonna work out, is it? Can we resupply on that beach again? Yeah, might actually be a safer position here. Okay, this is going to be the main assault wave. I want a Muna maneuvering to the shore, and over here I want to have no command ship, intentional, and 1 reconnaissance helicopter. Off you go. And move. Muna to maneuver there. Speed to very fast. You only have 2 command ships. They have Naval Sector November. I didn't really pay too much attention to what other units they have. Those are monitors. Cannot be targeted. At least not by that. They can be targeted by these. Monitor Zippos are mostly annoying, but they can shoot down helicopters if they really want to. You survived? Only just. But yeah, they survived. Oh, they captured this sector. Okay. That's good news. That means I know where 1 command ship is. And I also know where the other command ship is. I don't think these Marines are going to be bothering us for very long. You must be the command ship. Independence class ship. Yep, confirmed. Finish off that last Zippo. I'm not sure, did you get your missile off? No, you didn't. Alright, this should be over very, very soon. Got one. Go for fuel. There's the other Zippo. Which one's the wounded one? That one. Splash. Going to hit him again with another SU-27. Still no kill. This poor little thing is not even supposed to be out on the open water. Oh well. You're going down anyways. With your 10.5 kilometer range. Bye. That's a Muna? No, sorry, they don't have Munas, they have LCUs. So where's your command unit? I know those things are fairly stealthy, but not that stealthy. There we go. Need you to turn off your weapons and prepare to do a missile strike. I expect this thing to survive. At least that first attack run from the MiG-29. Not so much the complete missile barrage from all those combat helicopters. Look at the size of those missiles. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Hit. Splash. Okay, so he didn't survive. Good. That should be that battle group done. Nope, they managed to flee. Oh, you little shit. Anyway, they managed to capture Gobo. They went right for the airport here. I hadn't quite expected them to do that. So well played to them. Now, let's recapture Nankoku. Because I definitely need that to resupply all of these units. As for the guys over here, I think that we might not have the AA that we need there just yet. What do you have? Venoms. Oh, shite. Blackhawks are not too much of a problem. Raider, 2 longbows, and 3 Vipers. Yeah, so my AA in this situation should be sufficient with the exception of the longbow. Where is my surviving AA group? Is that you guys? Yeah, 4 more phase. You're going over here. It's going to be interesting to try and get to those helicopters there. The 319th is going to have to do it. They're the only ones who have the range. It's not ideal. We're going to need a few planes to assist here. Because what they have are Stingers, Vipers, lots of Vipers, and a couple of AA Helos. Unfortunately, I do not have any ground-to-air weaponry. Surface-to-air. Bombers. We're going to send the bombers here. Yeah, we're going to send the bombers here to Marugame. What sector is that again? What's the map? Oh, that one. Okay, so they have Nankoku and they have Alpha. They do have a couple of attack units with those rocket pods. If I'm able to ambush them using Igla, Morphe and Briusa, I might be able to get the drop on them and keep them away from my critical sectors. I want to go to Nankoku and get that command helicopter. They have 3. If I'm able to scout them, I think I'm able to bomb them as well. The SU-24M would probably be the ideal bomber for that job. Yeah, let's go into Marugame. Biggest threat? Rocket pods. Heat rocket pods. And they sure still have a lot of them. Let's get some flexibility on where I can deploy. Let's get some income. Boris is not too valuable. Fedor is quite difficult to hold on to, I'm afraid. What I'm going to do is set up a Burjusa line here. And hopefully that should allow me to quickly eradicate any helicopters that spawn here. And I'm going to try and rush in with Kurganets. So VDV heavy. As for my Igla and Verba, I might be able to use the Verba here. No, I'm going to spread out the Verba over the buildings. Just so we can attack some helicopters if and when they get close. Okay, that's all the Verba deployed. Let's deploy the Igla troops. Let's go for air power. Which would be ideal? These are high-end HE bombs at a range of 5 clicks. I think these might be safest, but I'm not sure if we can get them on targets fast enough. Also, I still have 4 trained Morpheus. Here. And I'm going to deploy a couple of fire support vehicles. A Tiger Faye. Because if they do come in with infantry, if they do drop off their light riflemen, or whatever other infantry, then the OSes are toast. And I would really appreciate that not happening. Yeah, let's go with Spetsnaz. Okay. Here they are. We're going to be running out of AA weaponry very quickly. And we're also engaging here. Number use is already out. Almost have him. There you go. Okay, so that was the first wave. They have taken over the sector. Complete AA ambush here. Shit, what are you? Oh, US Marine Raiders. We cannot have those get close to the Briuses. Those are very dangerous guys. Small troops. There. I hope that I shot down enough of them to at least get them out of my area for operations a little bit. Spetsnaz, move up a little. Shit. What are you guys doing here? That's short range air-to-air. Nice one. Jeez, these are fast birds. 1150. Couple hits. Looks like they're calling all the Chinooks now. Okay, you're out of ammo. I didn't even park that Vulcan to cover. Poor play. Okay, US Marine Raiders are engaging my Kurganets. I wonder who's going to win that fight, but my money is not on the VDV this time. US Marine Raiders. Sniper rifle at the ready. And Tiger Faye wasted him in one shot. Thermobaric weapons. This is not a fair fight. Goodbye. They have a raider over here. Oh shit, I should have called in the other... No, never mind. How about AA here? We're doing alright. Let's send in a small resupply unit. Go for that raider. What are you firing at? Oh, you already got him. Okay, let's try and find all those Chinooks then. Because they're around here somewhere. Splash 1. And the infantry apparently died on impact. Splash 2, 150? Was that a longbow by any chance? I think it was a longbow. Speaking of which, that's number 2. Well, you guys survived. Color me impressed. I didn't actually expect them to survive that fight. I thought they would be killed off. There's another Nook. Briuses again took quite a few losses, but I can handle that, because this is pretty much the last AA group that they have. I don't like this. Splash 1. Seize bomber. Okay, just before he dropped. There's your command helicopter. Now, as for the next command helo. There's not a whole lot left of that Kriganets. It's not a place to park your helicopter, sir. That's one. I think we're taking short-range small trooper fire. Oh, really? Naturally, just as I'm about to bomb, these things actually take off. Okay, here come the bombs. And not a kill. In case you positively want a town destroyed, going with an IL-102. What's all that? Marine raiders? No kill. That's another Chinook, I think. How much ordnance do we have to throw onto this town before they get the message? Well, more apparently. Cavalry scouts. Recon units. That wiped him out. I wonder if this is going to be sufficient. That bomber. Yes, it is. Just to be sure, we're going to bomb this port too. Making sure that there are no further infantry units inside this town. I want no surprises, as we do not have too many VDV left. Okay, if they were in there, then they will at least have taken quite a beating. And I think that we might see a command helicopter try to take off pretty soon. Not that it's going to get him anywhere. Bloody hell. You gotta hand it to the Airborne guys. They are still kicking. And they're still killing off my units. I hope the IL-102 can cover a large enough area to guarantee a kill on these. Yep. Command Helo or Command Infantry, whatever it was, shifted location. You should have range on everything now. Where is it? Where did it go? Come on. There you are. Boom. That should take care of another helicopter group. Yep, 87th Infantry destroyed. Losses. As expected, the Bryusa, a couple of Kurganets, and yet another Bryusa. Still, that's the whole battle group destroyed. So Wargame has been reclaimed. Now to do the same for Gobo. I have Alpha. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. The problem that I have here is that I have only one command helicopter. If they kill that, the whole group dies. They have a couple of AA helicopters. I'm not too concerned with them. Yeah, they do have a lot of firepower, but still, if I'm able to bomb them, that might work. These are, yeah, they're both, no, actually, yeah, that's an AP bomber. These guys, MiG-29s. I could try to do a flyover. Just for fun, let's bring in another airborne group. Do we have an airport here somewhere? Does this work? I should have done that before. This is an airport, so I should be able to put the VDV back on a plane. And from there, hopefully, allow them to get airborne quickly and ship their way over to Gobo. Now, what sort of ECM do we have here? 55 and 35. I want to use these things as a sort of lightning rod and take care of all of their ground-to-air missiles, all of those SAMs. Maybe a couple of Vipers too. Because the amount of AA on this helicopter group is not that good anymore. Now, I do have a lot of cohesion from this group. Hold on. If I bring in something from OSA, it doesn't even have to be anything special. Heavy anti-aircraft. Sure. Come in from here. That should allow me to hold on to an extra zone. Yeah, there we go. Now I have Osaka. And not only that, but now I also have 4 Tunguskas with 3.5 kilometer range AA. Books, which, if they do get into range, will probably one-shot one or multiple helicopters. These not so useful, and the Vityas are very expensive for what they might be able to do. Now what else can I call in? Supply company? Do you have a supply company on you? No, you have one fob. Artillery? Nah. I don't see these things being useful. Armored supply. They don't have cohesion on them. But that is another couple of supplies. Fuck it. Why not? Show me Gobo. 7 cohesion. 9 if I hold on to Alpha. Yeah, this fight just got a lot... got a lot easier. Hot damn. Now they can go anywhere they please. They can take Totori. Ah. Okay, fine. Who amongst you here needs a resupply? Who needs a refit? This is back and forth. If that helicopter group really wants to piss me off, they're going to go directly for this zone. Capture it and wipe out all of my airplanes. The problem that I have is if I switch them to a different airport, either Totori or Nagasaki, Option B, they cannot even reach. Option A, Totori. If I do send them there, then I have no way at all of securing that place. So maybe the option... Ah, damn it, the helicopters cannot make it either. Oh, dude. If they really want to piss me off, they're going to go directly for Hiroshima. Okay. Let's go over R&Rs. Some of them need a slight refit, it seems. I'm still waiting for the US to bring in more stuff, but so far they're not actually doing it. R&R. Refit. R&R. R&R. Gornos. You guys need a refit. You guys are holding. Planes are holding. And these guys are all ready for a fight. Just to get a little bit more flexibility, I want the DSHV to get ready to maneuver towards the Totori or Hiroshima. Whichever we need first. I want you to sit up in EO. And the turn. Where are you going to go? Oh, you're going to go back into Gobo. That is a mistake. That's a big mistake. Don't challenge me here. Because you're flying directly into the open arms of a couple of Tunguskas, a bunch of Igla troops. Yeah, that's not going to end well for you. I don't think I even need my helicopters for this. See, they don't even have a supply zone. Yeah, this... Oh, stop running, damn it. See, if they're over here, I cannot challenge them either. Alright, fine. R&R. And the boys over here, refit as needed. That's the whole Sosna group. Let's just make sure they cannot capture any of these areas. These guys also need a refit. I don't really have any AA on any of these groups. I guess these Russians don't consider the helicopters to be that much of a threat. Where did that Marine group go? Because I did not... Oh, hold on. Aha. Combat Assault Battalion without a command ship. And the 3rd Marines Battalion without a command ship. So now we know where the US Marines went. Okay, we are on turn 12. What is the actual limitation? When do I need to be done with this game? Or is there no end time? Because I don't believe that there's no end time. There has to be one. It just says capture Kanoya, but pretty much take your sweet time doing it. Alright, I think the US might have expended all of their battle groups, so probably next episode I'm going to wrap it up, invade Kanoya with all the forces that I have over here, and just finish the campaign. But we'll be seeing that tomorrow. For now, thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you soon for more.